Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, last night the baby has an illness, I think, so I was waking up in the middle of the night, changing her, cleaning her, and yeah, I just thought I'd open up my phone, and then I saw this. Wow, okay. I want to unpack this, right? I want to unpack a few things about this. The one question I'm going to ask is this real? Because when I first heard about this a little earlier on last night, the first thing I assumed was that it was some sort of publicity stunt. Okay, the Oscars doesn't have Ricky Gervais at the helm this year, so what was the point in many people watching it? There was just no point. Many people just tune into the Oscars to watch these multi-millionaire superstars getting destroyed by Ricky Gervais. But this year, we had none other than Chris Rock, an established comedian. I wanted to speak a little bit about comedians as well, because should this be happening a lot more often? We need to ask the question, why isn't it happening so often? We're going to try and answer these questions now. First, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent, both safely and securely. Link also in the description. Right, so guys, where do we start? Let's start by unpacking what exactly happened. So Chris Rock had made a joke which actually didn't seem so bad at first. The joke was about Jada Smith's hair. And to be honest, I didn't see it as being in that much of an offensive joke, but then again, it wasn't targeted at me. Now, when he made this joke, Will Smith clearly was able to take a look at Jada, and he immediately saw Jada's face. He immediately saw that she was not happy with the joke. So what did he do? He got up, walked directly to Chris Rock, who was on stage, and did this.
But okay, I'm out here. Richard.
Wow, incredible. I think that what he did there was courageous, to say the least. Definitely the power of Mr. Williams in that stroke. But the question that I was trying to answer is, was it real? Okay, listen, I just want you to take a look at this freeze frame. There. Okay. Does it look like both of these men are smiling? Okay, I understand that Chris Rock actually looks like he's more grimacing, right? He looks like he's grimacing, but Will Smith, I don't know. Why would it be faked? Oh, like I said earlier, the Oscars have been going down. No one's watching them anymore. Nobody cares about the Oscars unless somebody at the helm, like Ricky Gervais.
I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So we're going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. No. It was mostly white people, and I thought, nah, not on my watch. Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son. Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and
there's a reason why they keep inviting Ricky Gervais back to the Golden Globes, because of the amount of people that tune him just to watch him destroy these Hollywood elites. They are getting highly rated simply because he is there. People aren't tuning in to watch any actors grabbing awards. So clearly the Oscars are going down, and they do need an injection. They needed something. And who better to ask for a bit of injection to act on stage than an actor? Will Smith is an actor, and Chris Rock is a trained theatrical actor. So that is one reason why this could all be a facade. Like they just created something. These guys are creators. They are literally getting paid tens of millions of dollars to do fake stuff on screen all day long. So how can we know that these guys weren't faking it or getting paid by those people who organised the event in order to cause some sort of ruckus, to bring some needed attention to the Oscars? Another thing that's interesting is Will Smith's outburst after he had performed that slap. Let's take a look.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems pretty real to me what he is saying. I know that lit a fire in many men's hearts. Here is a man who has been under pressure for the last few years. He has been looked down upon. People have looked at him in pity. People have seen him and thought, oh dear, here is this woman who is running your life. She is definitely wearing the pants in this relationship. But Will Smith has backed her up all the way. He has never turned his back on her. Yes, we know that Will Smith has cheated on her. Okay guys, listen, there is no proof to suggest that Will Smith cheated on her, right? But Margot Robbie. Something tells me that when Will Smith was making the film Focus with Margot Robbie, and people had seen them walking around the streets of Buenos Aires, and they looked rather cozy with one another, and this was off the set, okay? Something could, I mean, you don't need to catch them in bed with one another to know that there was some sort of energy between them, which was more than just professional. Jada had actually hinted that Will Smith had been unfaithful to her in the past himself. So, guys, I don't want to go back down this road again. Guys, this video isn't about Jada and her entanglements. This is not about that. I'm simply trying to make the point that Will Smith perhaps is not the soft, soppy father, husband that we all have been led to believe over the past couple of years. Will Smith has fire in him. And it was beautiful for me to see that. And it was beautiful for many people, many men like me who have wives, right? To have him do something like that on the stage, okay? Where 99.9% of men out there would not have had the courage to have done something like that. Of me does truly believe that this actually happened and that this was real. Let's take a look at what he had to say in his acceptance speech.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
Beautiful and maximum respect. I love Denzel Washington's face. That man is stoic, isn't it? He just looks, he doesn't even have to say anything. All he needs to do is give that look. Let's face it, guys, Will Smith had to do something. And I think that the act that he pulled tonight actually may have saved his marriage. I truly believe that Jada and the rest of his family are going to look at him differently after what happened last night. They're going to give him the respect that he probably deserves. They're not going to take advantage of him anymore. They're not going to look at him as if he is someone that can be stood on, like somebody that is just everybody's Will Smith, like he's still living in the mansion in Bel Air. I don't think that they will look at him the same way ever again. And I think that he knows this. I think that he knew that this was his moment. Denzel Washington said that it's at your highest time that the devil will come for you. But sometimes you can take that energy from the devil and you can use it for good. Sometimes you can't fight evil with good. It doesn't always equate like that. This is not a movie set. Sometimes you need to fight evil with a different kind of evil. And I think that is what Will Smith did last night. There are many people out there like me who are married who are going to now think about what they would have done if they were in Will Smith's position. Now a lot of these men are now going to feel emboldened to do something about it, to have their Will Smith Oscars moment and to show their wives and their family that they are also there for their family 100%, no matter what. Chris Rock is out of order. But listen, guys, there are many comedians that are out of order. I'm not going to say his full name, but take a look at take a look at the types of jokes that this Pete, I think his first name's Pete, I'm not going to say his full name anyway, I wouldn't want to say his full name because I don't want to give him any more exposure, but the man that Kim Kardashian is currently seeing, the jokes that he made, take a listen to this.
One of his most scandalous routines included a story about how he was babysitting his friend's child, and the baby who was teething began sucking on his finger, but good, he said. I don't want to F this baby, but he's asking for it, he said, adding that he doesn't want to have with any babies, but if he did, he would choose that one.
Are you dating a black woman?
No.
No, he dates Carly Aquilino. I didn't know that. I'm not in the relationship. That's Angela Yee.
She yells at me like a black woman.
No.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, God.
Guys, who laughs at jokes like this? Who on earth would laugh at a joke like that? That is, I mean, what kind of a person do you need to be? A sick sense of humor must you have to laugh at something like this? And what kind of a person must you be in order to make jokes up like this? What kind of a woman must you be in order to want to be with a man who speaks like this about black women? Back in the UK, we have another comedian. His name's Jimmy Carr. Take a listen to what he had to say.
When people talk about the they talk about the tragedy and horror of 6 million lives being lost to the war machine. But they never mention the thousands were killed. No one ever wants to talk about that because no one ever wants to talk about the positives.
Once again, these comedians truly believe that they can be as disrespectful as they feel like it, somehow get some sort of moral pass to do so because they are doing it in the name of comedy. Well, I'm sure there are many comedians out there right now who are threatening in their boots. I don't understand how these comedians can do what they do and not ask for security to be at the stage. I'm really hoping that in the future that a lot more people, when they go to see these comedians perform, once they have that line crossed, that they will have their Will Smith moment. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit.